Zeophate plays Astro Colony. And welcome everybody to another episode of Astro Colony. Today we're going to work on two things realistically. First thing is massively increasing our resource production. The second is actually going to be a full-on sorting system. So, to that end, let's get started. First things first is I'm making a new blueprint. I'm going to call it auto catcher because there's another. I'm going to have another design that's going to be auto mine. Okay, so from there, and I keep hitting wrong keys. First things first. Our asteroid catcher is going to be there. It's going to take 4 power, so we always got to do the blueprint first. So right there. That's going to get us up and running. So, let's get our blueprint down. Now, I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to fully organize this. So I think I'm going to do it one layer at a time, really. How many on average is between these two? 6. 6. Okay. With 6 between each of them, and I have... How much resources do I really need to worry about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 11 resources I need. And I have 3 and I need 6. So let's get this laid out. That's 2. That's 4, 5, 6. Block. Okay, so we have coal. You know what? I think I'm actually going to go and put the auto miners in that direction. Don't know why this direction was sticky in my brain. But, probably going to do best coming the other direction. The reason why is we want it to go from most common material to least. So I need, at the very least, this one's going to be coal. Three. And ice. So we have ice, coal, iron, copper, gold. We will have dirt, we're going to have... No, we'll have aluminum, titanium, uranium, for now anyways. Since this area is going to be my sort yard, I'm going to have multiple lines coming in. I'm going to have to sort them. So I'm going to use this half as my incoming ore lane. Sorting's going to happen all along here. I have 11 ores, so let's get this a little bit laid out. 1. No, I think I'm going to demolish that. If I can, anyways. I don't mind. It was a interesting little design, but later on it really starts getting in the way. So you guys... That's very, very odd. There we go. Frees up a little bit of space. I'll have to put the recycler down later. So let's get our line here. Let's get our platform fully filled out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know dirt is going to come in at a fairly rapid pace. You know what? I'm going to get logic blocks. We'll get, say that one for now. Oh, you're... Okay. Can I select item on these? Yes. So you are going to be dirt. You are going to be ice. You're going to be coal. Iron. Copper. Gold. Aluminum. Titanium. aluminium. So all that's left is, I think, ice, stone, and that stuff. So it's just stone and that stuff. Okay. So this stuff, and the next one is going to be stone. This this particular section is probably not going to be used up until we actually start cracking islands. But it's best to get it a little bit laid out. Okay, that's the limestone, and this will be stone. Because at least once it's laid out, it's laid out. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so you're all filled out. We know what's going where. So let's say I want... I really don't know how much... let's say 8 per line. So how many lines do I want to come in getting sorted? That's really the question. Because the more lines I have coming in, the more the more lines the more difficult sorting it's going to get. 2 is relatively easy. 1 is the easiest. Okay. Especially because no matter how I do it, I'm going to have at least 1 additional line. Because I'm going to have at least 1 line for anything that comes off the asteroids. But then again, I'm not planning on doing the same kind of setup I did last time. Well... Well, if we go, let's say, straight out to the end, swing that along to there. I should actually probably focus on getting some sort of rudimentary sorting system going, just simply so I can get our item production up again, because I'm running out of metal plates. Of course, I could just simply turn around and just... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because I'm going to be using a lot of iron plates for this. So here's iron. I'm going to start making me more iron plates, which admittedly some's going to get turned into iron wire, but no big deal. I need the plates. Well, if I'm just concerned with temporary for now... And that's the end of my iron. Nope, no, that's just the max line I can do. Shouldn't need to go all the way to there, but we'll find out. Ice. Coal. Iron. Copper. Okay, let's get our actual proper pusher. Okay. That should work for a start. Which means I can now theoretically get a couple of these back up and running. So I want... Part of me wants to do it right away. Another part of me wants to get something up just so I got some resources incoming. No, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. If I have to, I'll adjust how I'll turn around and I'll do some legwork and make some plates manually. Let's see, I want, let's say 8 runs. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and island, 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 buffer, buffer, buffer. See, you guys I don't need. That, in fact, doing it this way, I'll be able to theoretically see how well my buffer's working. If I need to upgrade, what kind of capacities and everything else I need to upgrade. I think, honestly, the very first thing I'm going to have to upgrade is going to be... I'm going to have to upgrade our conveyor belts. Name of them escaped me for a second there. Okay. So first line is coming in. And just for paranoia's sake, oops, if you happen to put it the wrong way, you can actually hover over it with the destruction tool and then hit the R key and it'll rotate the actual plate around. So now that'll hook in properly. So I'm going to come over here and we've got, yeah, that needs how much space? Okay. So my brain is telling me to do one thing and it's not working right the way I want it to. That's the line everything's going to get added on. So this is going to be the outmost line. Therefore, I should be able to build on this side of things without any issue. In theory. Let's get everything actually sorted properly. Your that stuff. Your dirt. Your ice. Coal. Iron. Copper. Gold. Aluminum. Titanium. Uranium. I had coal set, didn't I? Yes. Okay. Just make this long just in case. Okay, 5. Auto catcher. You output on your side. So actually I want you completely in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, gotta go out 1 more. 6. Oops. Seven, 3, 6, 8. Nope, that's full line. And this is why I needed to get it up and running, because I'm pretty much run out of a lot of stuff. Ooh, just lucked in on that one. Oh, no, didn't. So let's see how this is going to work. I have a feeling 8 per one line is probably going to be the way to go. Yeah, and if I stack it out there, I can just pop over there and just merge them all into these lines here. Yeah, because I think 8 is about max I can realistically expect one of these things to... Well, no, because, there's a bit of back stuffing going on, but it's clearing out. Then again, this is something I kind of expected to happen. Yeah, I think 8's going to be the max. 8 per line. How many did I miss by? I missed by 2. Okay. So the next line I'll sort here. It'll come down, move over, and then merge in. And I'll consequently do that with each subsequent line. If something starts getting overloaded, well, then I can think about upgrading that stuff. Yeah, because I'm going to use that section there as a merge-in section. So now just to get more material, I need to make more of these things, which means I need more plates. So I'm actually going to leave it here for a bit and come back after I got a lot more material. And welcome back, everybody. Let the things percolate for a little while. And I had a thought for my sorting system that you can see implemented here. What I've done is I've set it so that one material is coming out of 3 spots, and then it's being denied coming out of that 4th, but everything else is being allowed to flow. So as you can see, it's sorting quite rapidly. It's only because I just dumped all the stuff that was in my inventory in it that it's still got a bunch of the extra. Same with here, it's putting out both ice and coal at the same time. So it's, as it's gathering materials, it's pushing them out. And it does the same for iron, and everything else like copper and gold comes out this 4th spot, which then comes in here, repeats. Now, right now, this is overly complicated for one line, but that's for one line. See, where the key of this system is going to be is now I can, first of all, I want to go in here, and I want to use this little switch right here. Swap the inputs and outputs. And I want to do that for a reason. Because now I can go like that. And you are the quartz, dirt, and stone. So all that's going to happen is anything that comes along this line is going to hit here. Those 3 are just going to get shoved out there. Not a bad deal. Then we're going to come along here, run this one out. And this is coal, iron, and ice. So we go iron, coal, ice. And I'm thinking you can see where this is going. So we might as well get the rest of this laid out. This is the part where it remains tricky. That one is aluminum, gold, copper. Copper, gold, aluminum. And finally, everything else is going to come along here. And get shoved in there. But we're also going to lock this to U and U, which are theoretically the last 2 elements we need. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this just in case something else builds up in here, but like wood, now that I'm thinking about it. But I have no real way of automatically making wood, so we'll find out about that. So to that end, now we need your input And I'm going to have to adjust how this one's sitting, but principle's going to remain the same. I think I'm going to adjust that by 2, so you're going to come along here. Grab our auto catchers. Nope. You don't want to do that? So that should turn around and double my production. You can see it is still doing its sorting. Sending it to the appropriate bins. That should keep too much congestion from going on. Like this one's not building up any material, which is what I want to see. This one's not building up any material here. I dropped the number of automatic miners by 1, just simply because this line seemed to start bogging down slightly. So I wanted to make sure that was done. And it's going to be these lines here that I'm going to have to turn around and upgrade once I get the next tier stuff, make them faster. But from here, if I want more miners, which I do, because I'm an ass like that, we can just rinse and repeat. Oops. And let's see. Auto catchers. I want these pointed in a different direction. Now, one of the things you do want to do is you want to offset it by 1. That way it's not going to dump on that conveyor. Let's start getting this hooked in. A little bit of an awkward way to do it, but it works. Well, need more plates. Which is half the reason why I'm trying to bump up the production. The real acid test is going to be when I start getting this more and more saturated. That's what's going to really determine whether or not I'm overstuffing on things. But again, like I said, once I upgrade these lines here, it should make the outboard process a lot faster. So as long as these lines here aren't getting overstuffed and they don't start stuffing back here, I should be good. At least I think so. We'll find out. And I had all this shut off. This open area here, realistically speaking, I'm probably going to have to redo this entire area for the further, more processed stuff, like the iron rods, which need coal and metal plates and such like that. We're going to probably have to turn around and massively upgrade. Realistically, what I'm going to have to do is figure out what my end goal is going to be. Like, how much production of one specific thing do I want per minute? Because that's probably going to be the ultimate end product that I'm going to want to do that to. Because then everything else is going to spawn from that, including the resource gathering. Although some resource gathering is going to be problematic no matter what I do, because there's certain materials that I can't get from just their asteroids. So do I have enough plates yet? Yes, I do. Good. So if I want to get... Oof. Yeah, I remembered how I was going to do this. Yeah, I was going to loop around. Okay. Okay. So my plate production's actually doing pretty decent at this point. I mean, given I'm burning through them faster than I'm making them at this point, but it's... Realistically, it is resource constraints, because if we come over here and look, we're not getting that much iron. I mean, compared to ice and coal, which I did dump a bit of a backlog in there. Which, you know what, let's pull that out. We'll pull that out, because I want to do an acid test on this system. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit of copper at the moment. Which is actually kind of fine. I'm okay with that. No, I was gonna hook that in like that. Okay. 4. Well, I said I wanted 16, but that's what I was going to do. Lines of 8. Since I'm doing lines of 7, probably do additional 3 lines, maybe. I'm not quite sure. We'll definitely have to figure that out. Oh. Why did you move? I love it when software decides it wants to change what screen it's on. Let's get you pulled out. So probably do this run and 2 more. Yeah, it sounds about right. I want to... These are empty, which is exactly what I want to see. Why are you not going anywhere? Because I put you at the wrong spot. Ice, coal, iron. The great way is we had that one piece of copper in here. Well, it automatically resorted itself and shoved itself out on this line. Like it should have. Which is exactly what I wanted to see. Now, as another test, because way at the end, we got that one little container. That's just the catch-all for just the random stuff. So I'm going to put... Let's put 5 of the hydrotonic in there. We'll track it along. Wondered why my iron production hadn't gone up. See, it pretty much instantly passed right through. And that should go into there. Yep, exactly what I thought. Might have to keep an eye on this a little bit. But then again, these are the 3 most common materials. So if any are... This is probably another line here that I'll have to upgrade. Probably going to be about the only line in here that I might have to upgrade. Okay, let's get our belt put in place. And I'm out of gold wire. Yeah, the downside with how little gold I'm actually getting is we're gonna wind up with times where we're gonna have like an ore sitting in each of these. Like that one just went in there. That one went in there. So it's not until these guys that I'm actually going to start getting ingots again. So I've got none of that there. But I've built up 14 ingots. Right now I actually need the gold wire far more than I need the ingots. So I'm going to just set that to process. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. That way it's automatically going to... all my gold is going to go and turned into plates. Which is ultimately what I want. Because that's going to ultimately turn itself into wire. And we got the other 3 just storage just sitting and waiting. Okay. I'm here. Yeah, that's definitely a line I'm going to have to upgrade. I do have a free one. So if I do you, and you are going to be iron. Yeah, but I don't have a free import. I mean, I could try to tuck it in most likely on this one. But that's getting a little silly. That's basically what I'm going to do for filling in a bunch of this stuff. So I think right now, if I really wanted to upgrade anything, I could probably get away with one more. Just another sequence of lines. But that's probably it. But, let's see, we've got our... There we go. So I went from 16 to 21. And if I could get this specific line upgraded, I could probably handle more. But that's going to require further level research. Okay. So we've got that set up at this point. I'm honestly tempted to expand my line once more. Because realistically, this system you could technically infinite repeat, because you'd have another line come in, you'd hop these lines, and have it output the same as this. Dirt would go in there, your ice and everything else like this would come along, loop around, and deposit in there. And so on and so forth. And if you had all fully upgraded lines, you could also turn around and just hop these things further. But I think we're going to have to wait until we get the upgraded lines, because I really don't need to upgrade more. I'm getting plenty of iron now. The iron plates are coming in. Not exactly the fastest, but faster than what I was doing. Yeah, and we are starting to back stuff on some material. So, yeah. Definitely going to need upgraded lines. But still, that will be the end of this episode, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you all next time. Have a good one.